Tam, no to jedziemy. O, play już zaskoczył. Kontynuuję. Tutaj pokazują, że Rada Europy jest tak ważna, no rzeczywiście, czy jakaś tam... No zobaczymy. Sprawę z nim to mógłbym raz, dwa rozstrzygnąć.
Miller. Creedy. Miller's hurt. Bad. I need backup in the catering area.
Jesus Christ.
Don't try to move, Jim. Help should be on its way soon.
No. No. Forget about me. You've got to find Brown. Warn him. The gold master. They've poisoned the champagne. Send it to meeting rooms. Beyond the reception hall. I tried to stop him. But I ended up here.
Creedy. The Orchid is in play. We need to...
You should be dead, Adam Jensen. Instead, you show up here, with your comrades in tow, forcing me to adapt to the situation.
So poisoning Brown and the delegates, that's your plan B? Sorry, brother, it's not gonna work.
You only see a piece of the picture. Maybe you can save those rich bastards. Maybe, in some grand hypothetical future, doing so will erase the damage that has been done. Restoring liberty and balance. Improving the lives of millions of augmented people like us. But tonight, because of you, hundreds of men, women and children must be sacrificed. Because of your interference, I had to place explosives in the residential towers across the way. I can send a detonation signal at any time. But if you come to the exhibition hall right now, maybe I won't have to. We can avoid another unnecessary tragedy, brother. Provided you don't take too long to reach me.
McCready, the bombs.
I heard. I don't know if I'll find him in time, but I'm already on it. Fucking hell!
Shit.
Gold masks. Really did a number on me.
Skoro tamten się zajmuje, to najwyżej on to strzegnie.
I just don't see what's advantageous to Scar.
No, nothing yet.
Lord, but...
Converge on target! Keep him busy!
No to się inaczej będziemy bawić. Cześć, kochany. Nie ty. Ty. Nie mówił, że muszę to robić po cichu. Wy nie przyjdziecie do mnie też.
First for last, huh? Target relocated! Moving to
Syf. No, zawymieniają.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
No, może się przerzucę na coś lepszego. dostaję w ogóle jakieś doświadczenie, czy nie? Chyba nie daje. Nie ma już działka.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Liczę na to. O, jest. To jest powód, dla którego lepiej wszystko sprawdzać. Dobra, co ty tu masz? Czyli co, ja już tu byłem? No, po prostu w tym pomieszczeniach nic nie ma. Przecież jednego w kiblu by dali. Damski, męski, to są połączone. Dobra, to sprawdzamy. Są następne bomby. To sobie zostawię. Jak się nazbiera, to może później z nich skorzystam. No. To będziemy tak chodzić, skoro się trafiła. No, samo się wchowało. Przerób. Wyrzuć. Dobra, można spróbować.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yes, Na razie nie mam nadmiaru.
Find in the world will be a haven for augmented people. A stable and self-sufficient hub of creativity and innovation, based on the principles of arcology, the blending of architecture and
A nie mam nic.
the planning and construction of the city is unique. It was literally printed, one layer at a time, and most of the design and layout of the city was done procedurally, by computer algorithm.
For me, the absolute key is a strong foundation, not what you build over it. With the augmented, we're talking about a foundation of basic humanity. Some people call this project an artificial hope.
Nie, przesuń go.
Around the clock, around the world.
No właśnie miałem je robić. Czyli tu już byłem. No. Czegoś jest chyba za dużo. No. Dlaczego to piwo jest? Na później sobie zostawię. Które mam zaznaczone?
There is, apparently, an increase from Alaska all the way down to Chile.
O jest, chyba miejsce, żeby się dozbroić ostatnio. Ło, nawet nie próbujmy tak. Już wolę nic nie dostać niż to strzelić. Jaka ekipa czeka?
Sector clear.
Stary, nie, to było przejście skądś. To ich nie uwolni. Ja tu chyba byłem. Albo nie. Nie, za dużo zostało. przejście. No jak ktoś się skradać bawi, to pewnie tak. Jeszcze ja to miałem ze skradaniem w 4 literach. To teraz szukamy czegoś, co się da znaleźć. Przydałoby się odzyskać karabin. Nie mam pewności, gdzie go zostawiłem. Tutaj? Chyba, że biło to dawno. To są bomby. A, tu jesteś. Co ja się z nim zadzę? Ale te z prądem się przydadzą. Drabiny? Nie ma. Kto projektował ten budynek? I nie mam do czego strzelać. Znając życie, ten nie da rady uratować tych ludzi. Tutaj mam co zbierać. Dawaj.
And most of the design and layout of the city was...
Ile? 9, 8...
done procedurally. by
granatów.
For me, the absolute key is a strong foundation, not what you build over it. The augmented, we're talking about a foundation of basic. That can't be denied. Some people have called this project an artificial utopia, but
O, coś więcej niż jedno słowo.
Tune in next week for our second episode.
Nasza wersja PlayStation w końcu. Coś nowego. Czteropadowa. O. I poziom...
Anomaly detected. Trace program in access granted.
Przynajmniej doświadczenia sobie wziąłem. Dobra. Rany, ile ty możesz jechać? To ona tyle mi wiozła taki kawał?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
As we consider the importance of this moment on a national level, on a global level, on a humanitarian level...
Nobody drink. The champagne's been poisoned.
But I had it replaced. It's a cuvée de prestige.
You and your guests need to get out of Apex Center now, Brown. Slater's dead. Tarvos is compromised. They've come to stop you. Can you get everyone to the helipad?
Yes, yes, of course. My security team will escort us, but what about the other attendees?
TF-29 will evacuate them. I'm going after the people who did this.
Then you have a long way to climb.
McCready, I got to Brown, warned him about the champagne. His security team is getting him and his guests to safety.
Good that. Fucking Marchenko wasn't lying though. The residential towers are packed solid with explosives. If he uses that remote detonator...
I'm heading to the exhibition hall now to stop him. Get your team started on defusing those bombs. Maybe with a little luck we can pull this off.
Luck? We're both gonna need a shitload of that, mate. I'll see you on the other side.
No, trójkąt się znalazł, dobra.
You are taking a long time to arrive, brother. I would rather not cause more death today than necessary. But like the good soldier I am, I will do what I must. If you do not stop me. Time is running out.
Nikt nie leci, więc nieważne co zrobię. Wynik jest przesądzony. Chwila. 25. No to będzie dobre.
Just also so interesting. Not the most interesting.
I'd rather drink into that.
I've already decided which way I'm going.
Get the head in the ground.
Skilla, to się nie przyczepi, że się... Tak, w męskim tylko dla inwalidów, a w damskim żadnego dla inwalidów. Dobra. Chociaż mogli skopiować je tak samo i tyle. Dobra.
Why have you not come? Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong? Apparently not. You have made the right choice, brother. Why should so many die so loudly, when a far more subtle message can be sent? To achieve my mission, I only need Brown and his guests to die. And you, of course. Now show yourself!
I'm taking you down, Victor.
I do not fear death, nor do I revel in it, brother. But for some I am told that it can be a relief. Tonight, One of us will find out if that is the truth.
No i co z tym wyłącznikiem?
Watch for the debris. Then all we have been through, you act like it's this way.
Ojej, co to za wyłącznik? Co to było? Dobra, co ma największego kopa, bo w jego przypadku to nie ma się co inaczej bawić. Zanim tam wejdziemy. Trzeba dobrze posprawdzać broni i wiedzieć, co biorę. Granatnik ma kopa. Wyjdź. I teraz 75 60 80 nawet nie 85 85 no to by miało większego kopa bez tłumika, ale nie bawiliśmy się w snajperkę. I damy mu jeszcze te. A, tworzy nowy. On zaraz wraca, tylko jeszcze muszę skoczyć. Skoro się piernie to wyłącza, znaczy, że mi się temperatura 100% zrobiła. Dobra. Większego gazynka nie będzie mieć, co nie? Dobra, dawaj. Użyj wyłącznika i nie zadziałało.
Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong? Apparently not. You have made the right choice, brother. Why should so many die so loudly, when a far more subtle message can be sent? To achieve my mission, I only need Brown and his guests to die. And you, of course. Now show yourself!
I'm right here, Victor. And you're done hurting people tonight.
Yeah. Hurting. Murdering them. Wearing death is the penance of victory for men like us. And I still have one death to wear!
You will have to come out soon. Look out in the open. Let's put an end to this. After all we have been through,
Greedy. It's over.
Zdobyłem wyłącznik, żeby go wyłączyć i nie zadziałało.
Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown took to the stage today to praise Interpol and Tarvis security services for thwarting what could have been a major terror attack during his safe harbor convention last week. Interpol has confirmed that a group of radical terrorists linked to the Augmented Rights Coalition wired the residential towers surrounding Apex Center with enough explosives to destroy 2 city blocks. As shocking as that fact turns out to be, Brown had only this controversial opinion to give.
We must not make rash decisions based on fear, nor should we allow a vocal minority to dictate our future. The Human Restoration Act is a perversion of all the United Nations stands for. In time, I believe saner minds on the Security Council will prevail.
Strong words from a man with an even stronger bank account. Let us see if his prediction proves true. This is Eliza.
Hey, are you even listening to this? We won!
Did we?
We completely disrupted their plan. Marchenko, the Orchid, the bombs. You've been under too long, man. Time to come up for air. Take a breath. Janus messaged me last night, said Brown's been lobbying like a champ. He and the people you saved know the act isn't a solution. Picus will talk around it as long as they can, but that thing is finished.
Janus always seems to have the inside track. Except when it really matters.
Miller, right? I'm sorry, Adam. I really did think he was working for the Illuminati.
For a while, we both did. By the time I realized he was innocent. We can't change the past. We have to keep going.
What are you thinking?
How many more plans do they have in motion? How many more soldiers like Marchenko are waiting for the call?
Don't call him a soldier. He was a thug, man. Soldiers have a code of honor. Honestly, I'm surprised you let him live.
Kiedy? Chwila, bo jeszcze z tego muszę uruchomić.
Influential people from across the globe are even now gathering inside
Marchenko knows things. Put him in a cell, it might convince him to talk. Put him in the morgue, we get nothing.
Let's hope his bosses aren't as smart as you are.
Regardless, we want the men behind him. Behind the Human Restoration Act. The ones still out there in the shadows. It's time for me to start pulling them into the light.
Well, now we got names. Manderley and Page. The collective won't stop until we bring these guys down.
Yeah? Well, there's one more name I want to put a face to. Janus.
So that's what you've been chewing on. Look, I'll try, Adam, but I already told you he doesn't like meetings that aren't on his terms.
Then give him a choice. Either he sets up a meeting, face to face, or I find him myself. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague have tracked down and captured the bomb maker, whose deadly explosive devices claimed the lives of dozens of innocent travelers earlier this week. The woman, an ex-army demolition specialist named Allison Stanek, appears to be a religious fanatic and leader of the tech cult group, Church of the Machine God. Police arrested her and several of her followers inside the cult's headquarters, following an extensive investigation. If you ask me, folks, that is some very good news indeed. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. Augmented terrorist Viktor Marchenko, whom law enforcement officials describe as being instrumental in the planning and execution of devastating violence in London last week, is being moved to a secure facility for questioning. A long-standing member of the Augmented Rights Coalition, Marchenko has been very outspoken about his motives for the attack, claiming it was appropriate retribution for injustices suffered by the Augmented. I do not know about you folks, but there is only one question I really want the answer to right now. When will the United Nations pass the Human Restoration Act so that dangerous killers like Marchenko can no longer terrorize us? It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udalek complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong. ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Radic Nikoladze, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter.
Ja go zabiłem.
Sources close to the man tell me, however, that Nikoladze has gone off the grid, and it is unlikely he will ever be found.
No,
An indication of guilt, perhaps? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think. News out of Paris today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague. Last week, Czech state police were holding members of the underground news group Samizdat on charges of disturbing the peace, human trafficking, and media terrorism. The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe. Shortly after their escape, a radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samizdat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks. No matter what name these people go by, there is nothing more dangerous than the spread of false news. Turning our attention now to a more colorful story. A recent incident inside an illegal underground drug laboratory has led authorities to the heart of Prague's neon operation. According to sources familiar with the new drug, the dangers of neon had more to do with illegal distribution methods and criminal ties than with consuming the drug itself. Make no mistake, folks, neon is illegal, and the dismantling of this laboratory is good news for everyone. However, some government officials have hinted to me that the drug may have therapeutic benefits, and if so, a government-approved version of neon could be made available to the public eventually. Further testing will be required, of course, so only time will tell.
A, to zlikwidowałem. Tutaj troszkę poleciałem. Już trofeum nudzi. Gra jest zrobiona po 2000 roku. Mogli ruszyć tyłek i chociaż Pragę pooglądać. Mi się śmiałem, jakby to Czesi robili. Nie. To nie są Czesi. Dobra, muszę to całość oglądać, żeby zaczynać jeszcze raz. Jep. No to lecimy. No bo źle użyłem i dlatego bomby nie zadziałały. Przecież mogli użyć czeskich broni, skoro siedzieliśmy w Czechach. Jest tak różnorodna. CZ-ki, Skorpion, a także i parę snajperek mają. Naprawdę porządnych. Się nikt nie wysilił. To zamiast tego to mogłem wpisać końcowe. Nie bym się z nim jeszcze godzinę strzelał, gdybym nie podbiegł. Jakie w ogóle to studio robiło? Myślałem, że dużo mniej osób to robiło.
That is not the point. You should have all been informed.
That is why we are here now.
Volkart, what's done is done. The broad strokes of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments that will occur in the field. You should know that.
Adjustments? Those were not mere adjustments.
Interpol was more capable than we anticipated. They have a new augmented agent by the name of...
Adam Jensen.
Who we believe may have had external help. Possibly by the Juggernaut Collective, or even Janus directly.
We're looking into it, but we...
All that is speculation at this point. Let's find out more and reconvene later this week. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all.
It's your own fault.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Elizabeth sends her regards.
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted despite the massive traumas he's experienced, and his memories are still consistent with the program. He is remarkably stable.
Excellent. How close is he to contact with Janus?
Very.
And it's only a matter of time.
Czemu ona mi od początku nie pasowała i chciałem ją skasować? I nie to, że mam awersa do psychiatrów, psychologów. Matko. Seryjnie? Nie, to nie jest... Nie kojarzę tego w pracy. W skrócie, faceta porwali, wszczepili mu parę rzeczy, wyprali mu mózg i jak spotkam tego gościa, to mam go zabić. Dlatego tak naciskam na spotkanie z nim. I myślę, że to jego wola. W 2011. 14 lat. No ale to zaczęli robić to pewnie 2006-2007. O, jest na pewno Czech. jedno nazwisko, którego jestem pewien czeskie. Na tyle. Super. No nie, więcej chyba. Nie da się tego jakoś przyspieszyć. Ciekawe, jakbym stuknął panią doktor. Czy to by coś zmieniło? Rany, ile to jeszcze będzie? Zaczynam ich wkurzać. Dalej leci. Jakaś kpina. Ja mam potwierdzać, że ja to ja na urządzeniu? Wszystko na minusie z moich. Dorzuciłem, żeby trochę było lepiej. No nawet te, co teraz kupiłem, znowu spadły. No. Nie przyspieszę tego w żaden sposób. Musi przylecieć. To jest wkurzające. I pół godziny. Odłączę chociaż. Teraz by się przydało chociaż coś czeskiego. Nie. Dobra, znawcą nie jestem, ja tu nie widziałem żadnej firmy, która by była czeska. Dlatego to w ogóle jakoś mi nie grało na czeski wytwór. O realiach. Są te Marshall Law i tym podobne bzdury. Tylko Amerykanie umią myśleć, że tak jak u nich to jest wszędzie. No, trofeum. Tylko nie wiem za co trofeum, że ktoś miał trochę cierpliwości, to musiał i tak obejrzeć. Tu jest problem właśnie z maszynami, że AMP i później jeszcze nie wiadomo w co i czym mam strzelać dokładnie, żeby je rozwalić. To już na zwykłym powychodziły problemy z tym. No się przyzwyczaiłem do pierwszego sterowania. Jeszcze może nie do końca.
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. A brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them. Their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it. And when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif set up cybersecurity. I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret p9a internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the Aug in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao sent a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, and turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the others I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door. At least one of Sarif's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Sarif's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. But their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Sarif had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers. I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
Sir, no reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding? That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments on this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
I'm not leaving my six exposed. Give me something lethal.
Your call, but Singh's undercover in all this.
So watch your fucking sights.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Never was one to play the odds. Give me something I can use up close.
You got it. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jin out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Husk drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
No fajnie się gra. Myślę, że to typ bardziej skradanki niż wolny wybór. To jest bardziej pod to projektowane, choć można to robić brutalnie. Dość często źle się kończy, jak cię wykryją. Pole jakby antygrawitacji czy coś takiego pewnie. Fajna rzecz. Mało przydatna.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Z jednej strony jest moja, a z drugiej strony ich uzupełnienia czasowe. O, na początek tutaj tak nie ma. O, mój skład. I jak zawsze jestem pełny. Nawet jak mi coś chcieli wcisnąć, to nie wyszło. Co z tym połączyć? Nie da się z niczym połączyć. Nie wygląda. Może o tym myślał. Dostałem amunicję do rewolweru. Rewolweru nie dostałem. Nie było gdzie go wcisnąć. Nawet pistolet. To po co mi ta amunicja? Coś. No nie. Zobaczymy, z czym pójdziemy. To jest wolne, ale ma tłumik. A. Tego nawet nie mam. Bardziej wolę to. Teraz to się przyda. Samouczkę nie wyłączyłem. Chcecie teraz o tym wszystkim informować? A ciebie nie znalazłem ostatnio. A to kicha, że mi wszystkie zresetowało. To mi się nie podoba. Wiem, że nie wszystkie znalazłem przedtem, ale to powinno zostać te, które znalazłem.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Gen have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Muszę wszystkie znaleźć na raz. Aha, czyli nie mogę, muszę wejść na górę i wtedy tylko zejść. Ciekawe, czy mogę. A mogę. No, znika. Nie dolatuje. mój skarb jest w tym domu.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Squatters. I think that was the last one. I'll do another sweep in the area, just to make sure.
علمني إذا أي شيء طيب. هذا المكان راح
Pojedynczy strzał mam. Dobra, mogę zrobić sobie miny. Weźmie to wkurzać, tyle potem od razu. Jedynie na hakowaniu można powiedzieć, czy jest serio. Granaty gazowe, to syf. To od razu przejdźmy na... Chodź. Nie pamiętam, czy też chyba. Jep. Ślepiające. Nie no, jeden pistolet nie wejdzie. Jak brak miejsca. A, bo on zajmuje o jedno więcej. Dobra. Już wejdzie. A to on wejdzie, więc więcej. Aha, to wchodzi tylko tyle. Tutaj wszystko schodów. Brakowało mi krzyżyka, to gdzieś musi być. Trójkąta. Tyle, że mogę sobie cały czas używać. bo zaraz tutaj mi więcej nie wejdzie. Myślałem, że tego więcej będzie potrzeba, a to jest dobry środek do zarabiania kasy. Gdzie ma broń? Wal to. Albo wypić se. No to za trzeźwym nie można być. Nawet w tym stanie to nie widać.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
terenie. Frajda, losowanie broni. Procenty. Chyba to było już nie chcę robić coś więcej. A, znowu flaszkę wziąłem. Wypad. 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 Wyrzuć. No. Wrażające trochę. Ale to logika. Mogę tam wchodzić.
سمعت دوشة دايما بيكون في حاجة تنكر عليك.
installed the signal booster already?
عشان نخدم المخازن الموجودة على البيت عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much riding on these days. Last thing we need is the comes breaking down.
فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Shape, Hacker?
No, there's nothing here, just sand.
Że amunicję też mogę tak rozkładać.
I hope the next job has more action.
Something is happening here.
To rozwalić. Wystarczy przejść.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Ściągnę wszystkich w jedno miejsce.
عملنا فيهم خدمة.
Yes, you're right.
ليه ما خدناش الإشارة لحد دلوقتي؟ تعال نأمن المكان هناك. ايه؟ بتقول حاجة؟
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
مصيبة. وطوا.
I told him to watch his back.
انت حيوان ومش محترم.
że czegoś mam za dużo. Dlaczego ja używam EMP? Granatów.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاي كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Właśnie z nim rzucać, już go ciągnąć. to nie nogi. To jest strasznie złe, wysokość w ogóle. Pozabijali, tylko możliwe.
Miller, I've disabled the Jinn's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Cokolwiek złapał z narkotykami, to by się skończyło dla niego tylko w jeden sposób. To, co im tu zrobiono, to by była przyjemność. Skradanka cały czas. Nie jest, że tylko tutaj. Przeleciałem. Gdzieś powinien być jeszcze trójkąt. Nie wiem, czy ktoś... Chodzi, patrzy się i tak znowu się nie wie. Może...
انت متاكد ان الصوت جاي من هنا؟
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Mniej więcej trójkątów nie znalazłem.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that.
About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4, in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, Brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Orcs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the? The part has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on
Creedy, make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
A, inaczej się pogra.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
przeżyje? Jeden amunicji nie jest. Shepard. Czy on może odlecieć, czy nie?
Jensen, step it up! That chopper's about to take off!
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all. We will merge with machines, with computers.
When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women.
Amindo. Przeglądaliśmy całą pokazówkę, wyjaśniającą wszystko.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew it.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. The sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The Og incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany him. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Mage. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure your communications, Bob? Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Jaina's won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Page, activate the sleep cell.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Hot off.
Everything should be in order. No, I'm afraid they are not. What? You need the papers are no good. You just let my wife think. You, come here. Me? Yes, you.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank. Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Ma'am? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman, and they're a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augover, przyprawte si papiery.
Jasne. Czemu to ruskim zalatuje, a nie
Przyprawte si papiery na inspekcję.
Make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Już nie mógł Czechów wziąć zatrudnienie.
Nie zastawuj się!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
Hand over your papers.
Just watch yourself, Clank.
You brought this on yourself. Make this any harder than it has to be.
hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
The neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's mother.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? We're gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Dobra, wiem co się wydarzyło.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be all right. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
All right, I will. Talk to you soon.
To pamiętam. A, nie tam. O, jest trójkąt. I to wszystko, co tu mogę z tego wyciągnąć. Nigdy tego nie uzbierałem. Jak na... No dobra, to sprawa. O, weszło. Nie spodziewałem się tego. Ale będę musiał trochę przetrzebić. Pomiędzy pewnymi akcjami tracę całą amunicję. Nie wiem, po co te pralki włączać.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Salad.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you had for not getting in touch...
from London.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Ja się później zajmę. No tak myślałem. Akurat mam naładowane.
As you wish. I'll keep you safe.
I są puste. Wszystko co w nich miałem straciłem. Powiedzmy wszystko. Grab, czy ty zostajesz? Ty mi się na razie nie przyda. O, ty na pewno się nie przydasz. Póki się nie będę w jedno miejsce ruszać. Tego mogę sprzedać. Łaskawie mnie zostawili. I do pistoletu pewnie dostałem. Nie wiem, to z głowy.
Adam! Thank
Sir.
To pamiętam całe...
That's true.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know.
I heard Thai young men...
They're the only biotech corporation that could, after the incident. Our patents are...
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably... You heard anything? California, huh?
You want my advice, son?
Your message... You didn't call. Just ask.
Nothing.
Dobra.
Goodbye.
Nic mi to nie daje, to jest tylko do poprzednich gier, w której nie grałem. Coś... No właśnie, miałem sobie zobaczyć, czy są inne płaszcze.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Takie śmieci wyniosę.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
How much longer is it going to be?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
The same to anyone who knows it. How long until they evict us too?
No, don't biegli.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
You want crack?
Yeah.
Buy some.
A coś na sprzedaż w ogóle? A, alkohol. Szczerze... Wow. A, tu jest alkohol, ja się zastanawiam, gdzie on jest. Dobra. Co ty masz? W ogóle, jak moja broń wygląda? Łysa? Tam ma tłumik. Dobra, weźmiemy co ma, a później będziemy się zastanawiać, czy jeszcze to potrzebuję. Laser na pewno się przyda. Też się przyda. Nie chcę tego. To już mam. Zmagazynować co na później. No, takie potrzeby. O, to już jest inna sprawa. No, bym jeszcze miał rewolwer. Wolę strzelbę.
Was that all?
I'm good.
That's it. Ours is the man.
Dobra, to jest... Chwila. A, to nie ta amunicja. No dobra. Wziąłem nie to, co trzeba. No, przyłącz. To zostawimy u góry, amunicja do strzelby, zostanie u góry.
Set you up.
Jakby się nie patrzeć, ta duża szra dużo. Może akurat to będę nosić. Może szczęście rewolwer się trafi. Aż to nie to miało być. Tego też się miałem pozbyć. Chodź. Mogę ci przeładować. A nie, bo już wróciłem tu. Bawimy się w pokojowo. Draby będą. Tłumik by się przydał, to fakt. No to tylko tego mam z tłumikiem. Jak rzuciłem tą, to i to mogę rzucić. Jeszcze coś tu zostało do podstawki? Wszystkie. Jak już tak chcieli, to mogli je teraz wyzerować, żeby sobie popoprawiać. No robisz za snajpera w tym momencie. I amunicję będzie trzeba je zmienić. Czy nie? Jaką masz? Zwykłą. No to nie trzeba.
The augmented are harassed and beaten, spat upon and forced
Open
from
your
their
eyes
homes.
to the truth, friend.
No.
No.
I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer.
You're looking for the
Entrepreneur. What have you got?
Well, I got...
Dawaj te informacje.
Who couldn't?
No problem.
I'm finished for the day.
Po tylu latach mogli jeszcze coś dorzucić do tego. Do 1, 5 do 5. twarzy, nic nie pokażę.
I got to get something like that.
Ciekawe, czy będę miał swoje...
There's got to be a better way.
The Rainbow Road goes through Bonbon. You know this.
The rich. I heard they get neon delivered right to their...
But we are not rich. We must live life the hard way. Have you ever pieced rainbows? Neon is a beautiful.
Please, I can pay you. You must have neuropathy.
Sorry, we only sell rainbows. A different kind of drug. It is called neon. Make you forget all about neuropathy.
My sister...
I only sell neon.
My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy. I was here first.
I only sell neon.
My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy.
Interesting. Well.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Not wait for this district to be turned into condos.
How much longer is it going to be?
Don't forget it.
Doc Larry! Doc Larry! Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary personal authentication card. Do you have this card?
Must have left it in my other coat.
You expect me to believe that?
I expect you to believe that my docs are up to date.
I wish it was that simple. Unfortunately, brand new measures just got implemented. If you try to continue this way without latest permit, I am legally obliged to shoot you.
Mm-hmm. Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in...
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of Augs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of Gollum. Otherwise you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign Aug like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
You think you can take advantage of Augs because they're all too scared to say no to you. You know how much this reeks of extortion, right?
The problem is with the lawmakers, not me. They keep finding ways to target you because you're augmented.
Don't try to blame this on anyone else. You're the one who stopped me in the street. You're the one I'm talking to.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm not abusing power. I'm enforcing rules I don't necessarily agree with, while also trying to help people get around them. You need to see this as an opportunity. You need to see this friend of mine.
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
All right, give me the address.
Przekashka.
Ever hear real cops complaining?
Státní policie má oprávnění během stavu nouze vykonávat prohlídky. Prosíme o spolupráci za všech okolností.
A mi to chyba dla zabawy sobie mogę już ulepszyć. Aż. No dobra. Tu ci postawię. Jedno sobie mogę ulepszyć.
You looking for permit?
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation and upgrade their permits.
You have the money?
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
Your buddy said this one was on the house, because I'm such a nice guy.
Drahomir would never say that.
What would he say? Something like, gouge every Aug sucker I send you for as much money as you possibly can? Is that how this works?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on a list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs. I'm gonna try my chances without the papers for now.
Suit yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night.
Dokładnie.
You don't want to keep doing that.
A, to jeszcze jedno miasto było. No myślałem, że to jest innego.
zatraceni Augole.
Ukażcie mi babci!
Watch yourself.
No, niewidzialności to tak nie pójdzie. Jak mi to do mnie tu wchodzi? Czekaj, coś zostawiamy? No, amunicję do snajpery. Nie mam po co je nosić. To ja sobie mogę nosić. Tego nie muszę. To się zaraz muszę przydać. Czy oni coś jeszcze tu będą mieli? Jest jeszcze karabinek. Mogę ją usypiać. Rejciać to, wolę ich powybijać. Weź to. Dobrze się zbiera. To tylko dla zabawy bym zbierał. Mogę ją ulepszyć jeszcze bardziej? Czy jeszcze coś zostało? Nie, ty już jesteś na maksa. Do ciebie brakuje.
Has got to be the stupidest idea I've ever gone along with. Keep it down.
Well, what the fuck was that?
wszystko dobrze? Szlak, nie chciałem go zabić. Ale też nie. Dobrze. Szlak, nie to chciałem. Muszę tego drona pozbyć. Są pierdliwe.
I think we are pushing our luck with the check. What should I even be looking at? Start to lose the action.
To ja mogę pukać. Znak kolimator. Działka. No już zamontowane. Ile mamy? 100... coś. Nie ma tłumika to na razie, tak nic nie poszaleję. Czy... A, tu jest. Nie mam takiego przedmiana.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Like Ma always said, you can get that enough lazy.
A, właśnie mówię, że to się nie stało. No ale nie mam więcej tych.
I was looking for.
Centralnie na mnie skierowane. Można się przekraść. Ech, kolego, się chyba przydasz.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Nie mogę ich zdemontować, no to jest już dziwne. To ja wiem.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Jak tu się tutaj tak czas powinien lecieć? Tu mam wszystko. Tu mam wszystko. To trochę zajmie podrasowanie, no.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Są te dane zebrać, ale wychodzi na to, że się nie uda. Tak łatwo nie bym chciał. Szczerze, pewnie bym mógł przejść i bym nie... Miałem sobie ciuchy zmienić. No nawet nie pamiętam, gdzie to się wybierało. To nie to. To stwierdziłem, że zostaję na najwyższy poziom. Czyli jeszcze trochę zostało. Tak zwana złota rezerwa. Czyli niby na początek ułatwienia.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jednak się udało. Nie istnieją. Wszystkie lasery. Coś.
Please, don't shoot me.
You want to tell me what's going on? You're involved in some... Your friends are out there intimidating Augs, preying on their fears of getting deported. And it seems like you're part of that. You'll be lucky not to go to jail.
I'm already in jail. You think they'll let me leave this place? Drahomir tells people he's a cop, but he's not a cop. He's a bum who stole a uniform and a gun, which he points at people like me to make us do whatever he wants. What was I supposed to do? I sit here and I make the best documents I can.
You were helping those thugs to extort people. That doesn't get much sympathy with me.
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month. But they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other Augs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
Yes.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill...
Dobra. I tak przeciągnę tą partię.
The whole city...
It depends.
The docs I make, they really can fool the...
Sort of. All right, how do we...
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer.
All right.
Once they learn...
We've already taken care of the guys out.
Thank you.
What about you?
Not messing around when it comes to defending your own. But to say Rucker is behind mass destruction on this level is ridiculous. Come on!
Rozsiedziałem dzisiaj znowu. To sobie jeszcze weźmy ten safe house. Chodź. Granaty ja liczę rozpływa. Dobra. Nie będą granaty. Już bliżej tego nie mogę mieć. No dobra, to tak zostało. A te zostają.
Just because Dragomir looks like
What
a
a
cop
place.
doesn't mean he's a real cop.
He showed me his credentials. They look pretty real to me.
Bullshit. The guy's a scam artist. Everyone knows it.
You ever...
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing hogs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen. The right amount of coin in the right kind of pocket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving Oggs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
Dramir's checkpoint is the setup for a forgery ring. He's not just stopping Oggs and giving them a hard time. He's not just taking people's lunch money. It's extortion.
This forgery ring. You have an address?
I was inside. I saw the equipment.
You know what? You had me back at harassing. I've been dying for an excuse. A chance to go after someone who actually deserves it for once. No more hiding behind the people he bribes. I suggest keeping your distance. It's official police business now. Stay out of it. Time to shut it down, Drahomir!
How are you?
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God.
Seryjnie? To ja im pomagam, a ona mi taki numer wycina. Dobra, jutro to weźmiemy, zrobimy. Dzięki za oglądanie.